students. Last class we have discussed with the significant figures and scientific notation. As you all remember, in case of scientific notation, the given value is expressed in the form of n into 10 raised to small n, capital N into 10 raised to small n, where capital N indicates the number having a single digit to the left of the decimal, whereas small n is an exponent of 10. N can be either positive or negative, or it can be 0. As I have already told, we will be using this scientific notation for all the 4 operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. To explain all the 4 operations, I will be taking a few examples. Now the first example taken is multiplication. For multiplication, 5.6 into 10 to the power of 5 into 6.9 into 10 to the power of 8. Now in this case, you need to take the exponent as common. So the numbers will be 5.6 into 6.9 into 10 to the power of, now this becomes addition of exponents, 5 plus 8, base is the same, 10, so it will be 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is 13, as you all know. Multiply 5.6 into 6.9, the value comes out to be 38.64 into 10 to the power of 13. Now this is not in the form of capital N into 10 raised to n, because there are 2 digits to the left of the decimal. There should be a single digit to the left of the decimal, which is non-zero. So shift the decimal towards the left hand side. You are shifting the decimal towards the left hand side, so that you will get 3.864. Remember, whenever you are shifting the decimal towards left, you should add plus 1 to the exponent. Already existing exponent, you should add plus 1. So 13 plus 1 becomes 14. So the final value will be 3.864 into 10 to the power of 14. How many significant figures are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, the value has, or the answer has, 4 significant figures. I will take one more example for you all. 9.8 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Here exponent of 10 is negative, 10 raised to minus 2. Into 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 6. Base is same here, 10. So take this common, that is 9.8 into 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 plus minus 6. You need to add these two. Minus 2 plus minus 6. So minus 2 plus minus 6 will be minus 8. When you multiply 9.8 into 2.5, the value will be 24.50 into 10 to the power of minus 8. Again, the final answer is not in the form of capital N into 10 raised to n. For that, you should shift the decimal to one place. It becomes 2.450. When you have shifted the decimal towards left, you need to add 1. So minus 8 plus 1. The value will be minus 7. Therefore, in the final answer, it is 2.450 into 10 to the power of minus 7. Now you can tell how many significant figures are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the final answer has 4 significant figures. Now this is the first operation, multiplication. Next, let us look to division. 2.7 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 5.5 into 10 raised to 4 plus 4. In the numerator it is small n, exponent of 10 is minus 3. In the denominator it is plus 4. So 2.7 should be divided by 5.5. Now the exponent which is positive in the denominator becomes negative in the numerator. Remember that, children. So the value here, it is 10 raised to 4. If you shift it above, it becomes 10 raised to minus 3 plus minus 4. When you add minus 3 minus 4, it will be minus 7. Divide 2.7 by 5.5, it will be 0.4909 into 10 raised to minus 7. Once again, it is not in the form of capital N into 10 raised to N. This indicates there should be a single non-zero digit to the left of the decimal. You need to move one place to the right. You need to move one place to the right hand side, so as to get a single non-zero digit, that will be 4.909. Again add 1 here. So if you add 1, it will be minus 7 plus minus 1 will be minus 8. So therefore in the final answer it will be 4.909 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So there are 4 significant figures in the final answer. The next operation is addition. Now you need to remember one more point here when you are carrying out addition operation. Now look to the problem value given here. 6.65 into 10 to the power of 4 plus 4 plus 8.95 into 10 to the power of plus 3. So 10 to the power of 4, 10 to the power of 3, both the exponents are different. To carry out addition, remember you should make the exponents same, both the exponents same. Now if you want to make this 10 raised to 4, what you need to do? You need to move the decimal. You should add 1 to this. If you add plus 1 to 3, it becomes plus 4. 3 plus 1 will be 4. And to add plus 1 to the exponent, as you all know, the decimal must be compulsorily moved towards the left. If you move towards the left, 8.95 becomes 0.895. So add 6.65 into 10 to the power of 4 plus 0.895 into 10 to the power of 4. Now both the exponents are same, 4 and 4. So that you can take 10 to the power of 4 as common. Now add 6.65 plus 0.895 and into 10 raised to plus 4. The value comes around 7.545 into 10 to the power of 4. So here the answer is in the form of n into 10 raised to n. Single non-zero digit is there to the left of the decimal. So the answer is 7.545 into 10 to the power of 4, and there are 4 significant figures 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is regarding the operation addition. Next is subtraction. For subtraction, the problem taken here is 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Exponent is minus 2. Minus 4.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Once again for subtraction also, you should make the exponent same. Minus 2 and minus 3 should be changed to minus 2. If you want to make this minus 2, you should add plus 1. So you should add plus 1. Minus 3 plus 1 will be minus 2. When can you add plus 1 to the exponent? When you move the decimal to the left side again. Remember, you are moving the decimal to the left side. Now it will be 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 minus 0.48 into 10 to the power of minus 2. So 4.8 is converted to now 0.48 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Now the exponents are same, so that you can take 10 to the power of minus 2 as common. 2.5 minus 0.48 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Subtract this, you will get 2.02 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 1, 2, 3. Totally there are 3 significant figures in the final answer. Now this is regarding expressing the values or the final answers in terms of scientific notation, that is n into 10 raised to n. So you can solve as many problems as possible on this and practice so that you don't get confused when the exponent small n is positive and when it becomes negative. When to add +1, when to add -1. So if you go on practicing, it is very easy, and this is usually asked in the examination. Now we have discussed with 4 rules. Now there is one more rule remaining. The last rule, 5th rule, rule 5. Let us see what does it say. Whenever you are counting objects, for example 2 balls or 20 eggs, now it can have infinite number of significant figures, because after writing the number you can write as many zeros as possible. For example, if you say 2 eggs, it can be represented as 2.0000, or 20 balls, 20.0000, infinite number of significant figures, because zeros present to the right hand side are significant. So therefore it can have infinite number of significant figures, as you can write infinite number of zeros. This is regarding the 5th rule. I hope now regarding significant figures and scientific notation, the concept is clear. Now next you need to know something about rounding off the non-significant figures. When to round off the non-significant figures, which I will discuss in the next class. Hope so all the 4 operations discussed are clear to you all. Kindly write down the notes and practice extra problems on this concept. I will stop here. Thank you.